Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Republic of Venice for CK2. So we're doing pretty well. Our character's 51, still have probably another 10 to 20 years left in us. My son's trying to be deceitful. I'd rather that he be honest. Our dynasty's growing. As our dynasty does grow, we do have family dues. All adult male courtiers of the patrician's dynasty require a share of the income. In return, they increase the trade post limit. So our two older sons are each getting paid 17 gold a year. Which is fine, you know. Like, we're going to end up playing as this one anyway. So all this money that he's getting doesn't really matter. And his brother here, already piling up some money of his own. You know, who knows what they're going to do with it. Probably try to assassinate us. But okay, so we've finished our trade post there. There's these trade posts are going to provide us tons of money. And another random event causes us to lose 50 gold. Kind of sad. Also, since we did finish this, yes, we can go straight up to the 4th level palace. So now we want to save up 700 gold so we can build that. Maybe soon they'll let me allow the Jews back in and I can... Actually, we probably can't do that on this character. I imagine we have to do that on the next character. We can let them back in, borrow some money from them, and then expel them again. As far as the papacy goes, our guy's score is pretty low. I mean, we could make him our bishop. He's just not very good. And a daughter. Any patricians that don't like us? No, they're all pretty happy. Let's go with the lowest. This is the possessed guy. We're all getting kind of old. Tribuno is going to be the next guy. Now, we could save up money and also just, like, force our young character to become the patrician. You know, spend, like, 1,000 gold, gain 5,000 respect, and just say, we win no matter what. But I feel like that's kind of wasteful. There's so much that we still need to build. And there is the city of Veglia. So this time we do take Veglia because it was our trade post. This becomes our city. It's going to take a while for the province to actually make any money. 892, so for 1 year we get no income. And then after that, for 10 years, it's going to be new administration. Can we plot to kill you? Oh yes, we can. I would gladly kill you so that we can take over the next part of that land. And we've succeeded to become exalted among men. Become a paragon of virtue? Sure. Seems fine. Trade post has been built by us. So we have 5 trade posts now. So now, when we look in our node, it's really filling in quickly. These guys haven't even started their seconds, but we have 5. There we go, now it is selecting the C zone again. I guess you have to have 2 or something, not sure why. Trade zone value is pretty high, 209. Trade posts make an extra 51% income. Cities make 25. Pretty awesome. There's still lots that we could upgrade. Like we could upgrade the base income of all of these trade posts. We did do 1 merchant enclave. 148 gold for an extra 2 gold a year. Yeah, it still takes 75 years to come out ahead, but well, 75 years minus the fact that you also get 68% base income, so 2 gold times 1.68 is another 1.3, so it's actually 3.3 gold per year. So I guess it actually only take like 50 years to come out ahead. So 1 lifetime. Kaboom! Yes, kill him. Gotta keep an eye on that limit. As our boys come of age. My next coming of age is going to be my daughter. We'll see again if we can actually get any money out of her. I don't know how it works. It's been a long time since I played as a Republic. I've forgotten. We're 52. Still hope we have a long life ahead of us. Yes, murder that man. The other thing we could do is try to kill this guy. More succession wars equals more opportunity to expand. We should improve relations with him, because I am likely to still build more stuff in land that he places where we could get a reduction in cost. Do we want our son to be greedy? Sure. Greed's fine. Yeah, the rotting remains of a ship lost centuries ago was discovered. More money. Excellent. So Croatia has just been killed, so that means that we can totally declare war on his heir and seize Veglia. He's already quite weak. We know this because we were the one that attacked him and made him weak in the first place. Unfortunately, sieging this will make the loot bar go back down again. So this province is... Oh, actually it's protected fully by the fort level. Wonderful. No, we're ill. We're too young to die. I don't want to die. Don't let us die. At least we're up to our trade post limit, so dying won't cause us to lose any trade posts. You know, it's terrible when you're trying to build them up, but your character dies. Actually, let's go ahead and split them up and siege both at the same time again. This actually harms our friend here, our steward, because we're hurting the loot bar in his province, where his trade zone is. So if we're going to hurt our own, we should hurt him too. Yes, we're no longer ill. I hope we live to be like 80. It'd be awesome. And interestingly, there was a random army there. Now we did succeed with our plot. Maybe we should try to kill the kid. Or kill somebody else that will allow us to expand further. We could also try to improve relations with the Byzantine Emperor. Since that way... Oh, wow, you really hate me. You desire the most serene Republic of Venice? Why? Oh my gosh, is that part of... Yeah, we're de jure part of the Byzantine Empire. You're not too happy with me, are you? Well, we improved relations with the king. We should kill this guy. He's ambitious, I don't like that. I guess that does make sense. Historically, I think the Venice was like part of the Byzantine Empire or whatever. Okay, so we've pretty well capped out opinion with most people. Or rather, there are no more people that are available. I wouldn't mind having another spy mastery type daughter, so let's have our son educate our daughter. Take care of your sister for me. Don't do anything nasty. And he already surrenders. Wonderful news. Alright, so we have our first actual subholdings here, so we can actually give this barony away to somebody. I believe we could give it to our son, but that would make him a feudal lord, which kind of expels and prevents him from being an heir to the Republic. So we want barons that have high marshal that are going to provide more troops, I think. This guy looks quite appealing. We're going to grant him the barony of Frankopan. Because if we hold on to it ourselves, we're going to have this nasty minus... Oh no, we don't actually have the minus 75% wrong holding penalty. We're allowed to hold on to castles. Maybe we do keep it ourselves. Keep those troops. And then again... Oh, we're not at our domain limit. Yeah, we're going to hold on to it for now. I'm surprised to see that, though. I didn't realize... I don't remember it being that way. That republics could hold on to castles without penalty. I guess that's fine. And since there's more land for us to take, why don't we plot to kill you as well? No, it's not going to work. Any patrician families that really threaten us? I'm not sure why we are allowed to plot to kill this guy. Oh, we're probably his heir. Yeah. That's mean, though. Are you just having a hard time making babies? She's lowborn. De Capua. He has not been able to make any children. Well, I almost feel obligated to kill him. Just because his wife's 41. He's not going to make any babies with her anymore. And if we don't kill him, then what ends up happening is that if somebody else is the Serendoge, then he inherits the money. And we don't want that. So, sure. Let's kill him. It's really sad that they're going to lose all that. Do we want to make him lose learning, but gain martial? Sure. Let's beat some sense into him. Knowledge transfer. My son wants to duel. You want a duel arrival? There's a chance my son could die if we let that. I don't want you to die. I'm sorry. Sorry, son. We need you to manage trade posts for us. And this fellow likes us quite a bit better now. Which will reduce the cost if we actually do get the ability to make more trade posts. We still have room for one more big upgrade. 742 gold. We definitely want to get that started. There we go, our daughter came of age. So we gain tons of prestige. You know what we could do is we could actually... No. If I die and I'm playing as my son and then we marry my sister, I don't think we'd gain prestige for that, would we? Maybe we would. We could marry off all of my daughters when we're playing as my son, so that my son gains the prestige, so that he gains respect. Or we could just marry them off now. I mean, if we really wanted to be gamey, we could maybe... Can we do a matrilineal marriage? No. What if we did it this way? Nope. Okay, they've just not made that possible. Well, let's marry her off to a duke then, I suppose, if possible. Any other dukes? Mostly counts. Von Babenberg. Here, the relative of a duke. Plus 300 prestige. We'll take it. Very prestigious. And it is important to try to bump up your prestige early on, because dynasty prestige does pass on to your children. So like the more prestige your family has in the dynasty, then that makes it easier for your characters to get respect. We could become proud. Proud seems fine to me. Didn't actually happen, but it's possible. Approve of the plan. That's kind of funny that we married my daughter off to somebody that we're trying. Oh no, we invited her to a plot, but then we married her off. That's the problem. We've inherited the great city of Polyeznine. And we have a new great house. So we did exterminate that family, which means that the new house is, what, De Cremona? Yep, and they have no buildings, so they're at such a huge disadvantage. And he's 30. But he's lustful Grey Eminence, so he's likely to make a big family. Sorry, Marshall Man. And we also inherited that city as well. Which is great. We did not inherit the trade post, though. So we've got these two plus the capital. Yeah, it'll make more sense, I think, the more stuff we take over. So we have Ancona, Veglia, this one, and this one. Okay. So our trade zone's probably pretty big. Getting bigger. Especially as that looted province goes away. The only problem is that as our family gets bigger, our family dues are going to get very substantial. So it does sort of, like the income goes up tremendously, but then the actual overall net take-home is going to be constantly reduced by family dues. Now that we have low city levies, maybe we do bump up city taxation. All the patricians love us. Why are we not getting any... Oh, interesting. So we're not getting city taxation from the patrician houses directly. Only if they own a city do we get taxation from them. Fascinating. Does that mean that patricians that don't actually own a city minimum city levies? Minimum city levies. So they still get affected by the opinion of the taxes, but they don't actually pay the taxes. It's kind of weird. Well, let's go with city taxation low. We're not making a ton of money off of it anyway. Most of our money comes from our own personal domain and from some trade. And that will save us from spending any of our money later on. Unfortunately, I have two sons, one who's 12, one who's 12 or 11, so we need to have this son educated by probably our firstborn. Actually, this bishop's not bad. Maybe we try to breed some Midas-touched characters into the mix. Yeah. Let's go with this guy. Oh, and we have 800 gold. I don't remember where we got all that money from, but definitely want to start this thing, the palace. Takes 2,100 days. So for the time being, maybe we oversee construction to shrink that up. Make it quicker. Instead of 2,000 days, I didn't check, but yeah, 899. It's only going to take 6 years now instead of... Well, 6 years? Oh no, it just updated. There we go, 896. So 3 years. Alright, cool. I'm going to take a break here. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.